Hello students. So students, in the previous class, in this chapter that is light, we were talking about that of the rules which is important in order to obtain the images through that of the concave mirror. What were the rules that we have discussed, students? So the first rule was that when before that we have also seen that for the formation of the image at least two rays must be there. They must intersect with each other in order to form the images. So here we can say that if you talk about the rules, so the first rule is that when we keep the body or when a ray of a light which is parallel to that of the principal axis falls on the spherical mirror, then what will happen? After reflection, it will passes through that of the principal focus. It means a parallel beam of a light or a parallel ray of a light, when it falls on the reflecting surface, falls on the concave mirror, then it will, after reflection, passes through that of the principal focus. Second thing is, students, that if the ray of a light is there passing through that of the center of curvature, then it will get reflected along the same path. Third one is that if a ray of a light which is passing through that of the focus after reflection becomes parallel to the principal axis. And finally, the last one is if a ray of a light making an angle and falling on the surface, falling on the pole of the reflecting surface on that of the curved mirror, it will moves or it will get reflected, making a same angle as the incident rays have made with that of the principal axis. So these are the four rules that we have seen in order to the formation of the images on a concave mirror. Now, if you talk about the images which is formed by that of the concave mirror when it is placed between that of the plane pole and the focus. So here we have seen that when the object is kept, between that of the pole and focus, students, then you will find a ray of a light when it is parallel to that of the principal axis. So after reflection passes through the principal focus. While a ray of a light which goes through that of the it goes to that of the reflecting surface, and after reflection passes through the center of a curvature. So you will find here that these rays, they never gonna meet at a points because they are diverging in a different directions. Okay, so since they are going in a different directions, so they will not meet. So for that we used to stretch it behind to that of the mirror, and we find that the formation of the image happen, and here the image is what it is, a virtual. Why virtual, student? Because actually there is no intersection is happening in front of the mirror. In front, because we know that behind the mirror no formation of the image actually happens. It is an illusion. It appears that the image is formed somewhere behind the mirror. So, the kind of image that we found when the object is placed between the pole and focus is the virtual image. You can see here, because of the formation of the virtual image only, we are showing it with the dotted line. Okay, so this helps in proving that the image is actually a virtual image. It means actually there is no intersection take place between the two rays which is coming or which is reflected back through that of the mirror, students. The second one is it will form an erect image. Erect image is what, students, see. If it is A and B, so the image that will be formed, it will be A dash and B dash. Okay, because the image is also the same. It means it is not inverted one, but it is an erect image. So it forms the erect image. Now the other the image formed here, you can see here the object, the size of the object is what? That is the smaller as compared to size of the image. So here the image which is formed, it is larger than that of the object. So I am writing the third point here, students. Image formed is larger than object. Image which is formed here, it is larger than object. So virtual image, erect image and image larger than that of the object is the image formed when the object is placed between the pole and the focus. So the image is formed behind the mirror, image is virtual, image is erect and image is larger than the object. Now let us see that where this condition is used. So you have seen the lot of a makeup mirror, it is made up of a concave mirror, and it is the small makeup mirror, especially you see for eyeliner and all. So basically it is used because when you keep it close to your face, at that time you will find an enlarged image. It means you will find a formation of a large image and only then you can work. The same thing, the dentist, the mirror that they use is actually a concave mirror which help in enlarging the image of the teeth. And likewise students, it is also used in that of the as a shaving mirror, because that will help in magnifying the image. So we can say here that the use of this concave mirror, it is also used in order to magnify the image. Okay, so we can write here that concave mirror, use of a concave mirror is magnifying the image. And because of that, it is used in shaving mirror, Second, it is used for makeup, you can say, used in makeup mirror. This is the same thing students. Okay, makeup mirror, you can say that it is used for the makeup. And finally, used by dentist. Okay, so it is also used as a dentist mirror. Remember that concave mirror, the formation of the image happens when the object is kept between the pole and the focus. There it magnifies the image, and due to which the image is what? It is a virtual and erect image. Formation of a virtual and erect image happens, and the most important thing, that the image which is formed here, it is enlarged. It is the larger than that of the object. Now let us see the second case students. So case 2. So the second case is when the object is image formed by concave mirror, when the object is placed at focus, What happens when the object is placed at focus? So you will find that the image formed will be at infinity. Let me draw it. Suppose this is the concave mirror, and this is what student? This is the principal axis. This is the pole. This is the center of curvature, and this will be the focus. Now what happens if we will keep an object here? Okay. So what happened? Now this ray, first of all, we had kept the object at focus. Okay. Now a ray of a light will fall on the surface of the concave mirror, and this will be the parallel one. So after, as it is parallel, so after reflection it will passes through the focus itself. So first of all it will reaches to the focus. Okay, it will reaches to the focus, and then through focus it will passes out. Okay. Second ray will be there, student, which is, you can say, it will passes through that of the center of curvature, and finally after reflection process through the center of curvature, and then okay, after reflection it will okay, it will passes through that of the center of curvature. Now what are the things that you can see here, student? It is the first thing, this is what? These two are parallel to each other. So here it is A and this is B. This is the object, and when it first ray it hit that of the surface, parallel to the surface, passes through the focus, and here it is another one which passes through the center of curvature. There is the observer somewhere. It is what? It is the image which is at infinity. Why is this so, students? I'll tell you about it. This is an X who is observing it. Basically what happened here, students, here you will find that, okay, so this is X and this Y. So you see here, at first what happened, this was the object, student, which is A and B, and this object is kept at focus. This is what we have to study, that what will happen when we keep the object at focus. So we have kept the object at focus. So one of the ray, that is BD, so this BD, which is parallel to the principal axis, when you know that when a ray of a light parallel to the principal axis, after reflection passes through the focus. So this BD get reflected and passes through the focus, and a ray of a light which is Y will passes through the focus or come out through that of the focus. Another ray which passes through that of the center of curvature, which we can say that it seems that it get reflected, and after reflection it will passes through the center of curvature. So this is the ray of a light which is a X. When you will find here that the X and Y is what? After reflection it will become parallel. It is parallel to each other. Remember that. Before that they were not parallel, they were diverging. But here they are parallel to each other. So at this time we will say, since two parallel lines, they never meet each other. So if two parallel rays are there, so it seems that they never meet at each other. They never meet to each other. But here, because of that only, we said that the image will be formed here. But this image will be formed somewhere at infinity. Because we know that the parallel rays, they do not meet each other. And that is why we said that the image will form here. But the image will be formed at infinity. Okay, so here the image is what? It is formed but at infinity. Okay, because the parallel rays never meet, so it will be at infinity only, because we think that parallel rays, they will meet at infinity. So when they meet at each other, there will be the formation of the image happen. And parallel rays, they meet at infinity, so the image will be formed at infinity. So we can say here that when the object is kept at focus, the image which is formed here, it will be, the image formed will be at infinity. This is the first thing, that the image will be formed will be formed at infinity. The second one, student, you see, since it is not, this whole formation of the image is not occurring behind the mirror. So obviously the image which will be formed will be the real image. Because actual intersection, we are assuming that actual intersection will happen at infinity. So the image will be formed here, it will be real, and if it is real, it will be inverted also. So second one will be, image will be real and inverted. Then the next one is, what will be the size? So it will be highly magnified image will be formed at infinity. Okay. So the image will be formed will be highly magnified, or we can say in place of that we can also say highly enlarged. So these are the three things that we have to understand, that what kind of an image will be formed by that of the concave mirror when we keep the object at focus. When we keep object at focus, it will passes through that, after reflection passes through the focus as well as through the center of curvature, and finally they do not meet at each other, they remain at it seems that they meet at infinity, and due to which the image will be what? It will be real and inverted and highly magnified. Okay, now because of that, students, we can say here, because of that, students, we can use the torch bulb. You see, suppose we kept the bulb, you have seen in a torch bulb, small bulb is there. So when you keep the bulb at focus, then a beam of a light which is coming through that of the bulb, after reflection through the concave mirror, it becomes a parallel to each other, and due to which ultimately the image will be formed at infinity, and due to which we can see a large distance. It will be, means we can say that a large distance will be enlightened, large distance will be lighted, and due to which we can see it in the dark night also. So if suppose this is the concave mirror and here this is the principal focus. So if we had kept that of the bulb here, students, so what will happen? Due to the bulb, due to this bulb will produce a lot of a light, and that will be a light will, it will be like this, students. So if suppose this is the bulb, okay, which is kept at the focus, remember that. So a light rays which is coming to it will be like this, it will be like this. Some of the light rays will be falling like this. So what happened after reflection, these light rays after reflection through that of the concave mirror, you know that since it is coming through the focus, remember that rule number 3 in which we have seen, when a light rays passes through that of the focus, after focus it becomes parallel to each other. So these all light rays becomes parallel to each other. These all light rays are, these all are parallel to each other. So after reflection they becomes parallel to each other. So it is because of that we can say we are able to see a long distance, okay, with the help of a torch. So this is an example, students, in which we can say that when we kept the object at a focus, the image will be formed at infinity, and the image will be real and virtual, and the most important here also the size of the image will be magnified. So highly enlarged, highly magnified image will be formed when the object is kept at a focus. Let us see the third one. Image formed by a concave mirror when the object is kept between center of curvature and focus. I'm not writing the whole sentence. I hope you will understand it. Center of curvature and focus. Center of curvature is written as capital C. We already knew about it. And then focus here. So what will happen if we will keep the object as center of curvature and focus? So here, if this is what? This is it is the concave mirror. There is a polished surface. This is the principal focus, principal axis. Okay, this is the principal axis, students, and this is the pole. So, and this is, if suppose this is what, this is the center of curvature, and this is the focus. Now we had kept the object at between that of the center of curvature and focus. So this is A, this is B, this we can say is the object here, and this is the pole. We already knew about it. So one of the image will be there, students, which will, so one of the image will be there which is parallel, one of the ray will parallel to that of the focus, and after that it will get reflected through that of the focus itself, students. Okay, and another ray is also there which is, so one of the ray is there which passes through that of the focus after reflection. We knew that after reflection. So here it hit the surface, the reflecting surface, that is D. So BD parallel to the principal axis passes through the focus. Another ray which passes through that of the center of curvature, students. So if suppose we will take here, this is a ray which after reflection it passes through that of the center of curvature. Okay, if after reflection it passes through that of the center of curvature, student. With the help of the scale, if you will make, you will get the correct diagram. Okay, so here, okay, after reflection it passes through the center of curvature. So one of the ray from that of the B, it hit the reflecting surface. If suppose it is a E, students, then after reflection it intersect at a point. If suppose this is a point where it get reflected. Now this is what here, you know that wherever the two rays they get intersect with each other, where they meet at each other, there will be the formation of the image happen. So this will be the image. Okay, now the image is formed here, students. So image will be what? It will be A dash and this will be the B dash, right? This will be the B dash, because arrow point is the B dash, and which is present at the principal axis is A. You can see here principal axis A and B is the arrow one. So the arrow will be the B dash and this is the A dash. So you can see here what are the things that you get it from it. So this is the image actually formed here. Okay, this is the image which is formed here after reflection. So the things that we got it from here, students, that is, so the first thing is the image when the object is kept between C and F. This is what, student? This is the center of curvature. Okay, this is the center of curvature and this is the focus. This is the focus. So when the object is kept between the center of curvature and focus, where is the formation of the image happen? Behind to that of the center of curvature, not behind, but beyond to that of the center of curvature. Okay, so the image formed when the object is kept between F and C, between focus and center of curvature, the image formed beyond center of curvature, beyond the center of curvature. The image formed here is beyond the center of curvature. The second thing, beyond, because you can see here it is just before to that of the center of curvature. So it will be beyond the center of curvature. The second one, the image is actually you can see here actual intersection of the rays are happening. It is not, we haven't shown it with the dotted line, we have shown it with the solid line, so which help in proving that this is actually the intersection of the rays is happening here. So intersection of the rays happens in front of the mirror, because of that it will be a real image. Because actual intersection is going on. Then the next one is, it is inverted also. You can see it is just opposite. This is A dash AB and this is A dash B dash. AB is like this. This is A and B, and A dash B dash is like this, like A dash and B dash. So you can see here it is what? It is just opposite. It is an inverted image of the object. So the image formed here, it will be inverted. It will be an inverted image. And finally, the image which is formed here, it is what? Larger than that of the object. You can see it's the size of the object and size of the image. So you can say it is not magnified, highly magnified. Okay, now you can see here the image which is formed by that of the concave mirror when it is placed between the focus and the center of curvature. It will be a highly magnified, it will be a magnified image or an enlarged image. So we can write here it is larger than the object. Larger than the object. Okay, so the image which is formed here beyond the center of curvature, it is larger than that of the object here, students. Okay, so this is the image formed when we will place it into that of the between that of the center of curvature and the focus here, students. So this is another case. Now let us see another case, that what happened when we kept the object at center of curvature. What happened when we kept the object at center of curvature? So, image formed by concave mirror when the object is placed at C. C is what? That is center of curvature, students. So, you can see here, if it is what? This is the concave mirror, the polished surface. This is the principal axis. This is the pole. This is the focus. And this is the center of curvature. Focus, double of that of the focus is the center of curvature too. Okay. We already knew about it, that the focal length and the radius of the curvature. So focal length is the half of the radius of the curvature. So on the basis of that, we can say that the distance between that of the pole and the focus is 10. So obviously distance between the pole and the center of curvature will be 20. So now what happened? At first, we had kept the object at center of curvature. Okay, we had kept the object as center of curvature. So one of the ray goes parallel to that of the center of curvature, and then after that it get reflected back through that of the focus. After that it get reflected back through that of the focus, students. Okay, so it get reflected back through the focus. And then another ray which passes through that of the focus. So here it passes through that of the focus, and after reflection, what you will find here, students, that it will, let me draw it again. So This is the focus. And it goes through the focus, and you know that after reflection, what will happen? This will becomes parallel to that of the surface. Okay, then it will become parallel to the surface. Now what you will find here, students, that is the image which is formed here, it will be the image it should be like that. Okay, so the image which will be formed here, student, it will be at the center of curvature. So if this is A and B, so the image will be formed, it will be A dash and B dash. So you can see that the image after reflection, you can see after reflection the image which is formed here, it is formed at the center of curvature. So we can say here that the object, if it is kept at the center of curvature, the image formed will also be formed at the center of the curvature. Okay.